Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Day 6. And as you can see by the predominance of red, day 2 of the love and relationships read today for day number 6. Our main deck will be this gorgeous Slavic Legends Tarot by Taroteca Studio in Poland, which I always love their decks. Clarifying deck will be Tarot Grand Luxe by Ciro Marchetti. Also gorgeous art. I think these two they work together because they are absolutely gorgeous. We are going back to Mind Info Oracle cards. We're gonna try the Hidden Heart Secrets Oracle card. Is it in focus? And I might, the Unknown Crisis cards. We will see. This will be in tangent with this one. So here's the working tools for today. I'm gonna zoom in so you can have a screenshot if you're interested. There you go. 1, 2, 3, and I'm gonna see you in about 2 seconds for the read. I promise I will get a new chair eventually. Hello, fire signs. How y'all doing? How's it burning? We are back, as you can see by the tablecloth, into lovey-dovey territory. Oy vey! The Tower and the 4 of Coins and the... Okay, so something will be disrupted, but in a very chaotic, abrupt way. So fasten your seatbelt. No more holding on, and whatever is being released, will bring forth absolute happiness. But goddamn, this tower is not menacing, but serious business. You know, the hammer of Thor, literally breaking the church's roof, or almost like a Frankenstein situation. If you can see where the lightning bolt is hitting the church's antenna or whatever the thing is. But anyway, things were... someone held on to something, and now that stuff is being very abruptly disrupted, and the dismantling of this holding on will bring forth happiness. So good stuff. But I mean, fire signs, can you, I know we are firecrackers, but chill down with the tower energy, yeah? And I'm merely the messenger, so please don't shoot me and do not come for my basement, because I need it to do these reads. Fire signs, otherwise, what's good with you? How are we enjoying my series? Entertaining, insightful, boring? And any takeaways? We also have the 7 of Wands, so being defensive. But in this card, it's very much like Samson, you know, with the long hair and being the strongest, lifting those trees. What are you being defensive against? You do have the upper ground, so that's good. Were you unjustly accused, mistreated? Community. Higher level commitment, seriousness, spirituality. What's that about? And obviously, I mean, we are Leo, we are fire signs. Someone's obviously keeping tabs on you, having a little look-see, what you're being up to, how you doing, you know, the good stuff. The World. So the World and the Empress. I swear to God, we had this energy, this 2-card combination yesterday for, I don't remember which group, but this is interesting. It's like the ending of being nurturing and potentially giving attention, or being just very loving and growing, or being creative in a meaningful way. Something, yeah, something flipped. And again, this Seven of Wands and the Hermit. So you are being reclusive, you are holding on to your space, and you are very defensive about the sacredness of your solitude and your space at this time. Like, you're not speaking, you're not sharing, you don't let too many of whatever you previously shared, you don't let that out in the wild too much. So no shit, people are like spying on you and keeping tabs on you to like try to see where you are at, what's happening, because otherwise you're absolutely not giving them anything for their money. But there will be a shy communication, although it will be insidiously false, hidden between the lines. Someone is sly and cunning, and there is a sense of lying, cheating, thieving. So watch out for small communication. It might not be from the person that they pretend to be. This screams like a fake account reaching out to you and buttering you up to get something out of you, or just to like know where you are at in whatever situation. Again, the Sun, so happiness. And again, you just like holding on to your, like your defenses are up and you're holding on to that. Like, fuck you, I'm not gonna give in your silly little games. And what they call Five of Wands, conflict. You so it's like almost like you are standing your ground, they are standing their ground, and now we have a sense of conflict and a youthful energy that otherwise would be profitable and growing things to make, because Pentacles are very money, earth, abundance, dependability, solid, reliable, but there is conflict. So what should be an experience of having an opportunity and growing it and studying it and putting in the work to monetize it and then have expanding on it is now a source of conflict between you and whoever is spying on you. So, fire signs. What's up with you and your person of interest? Okay, no jumpy, so we're gonna pokey and cutsy. And yes, I'm baby talking, yeah, spare me. Ace of Swords, King of Cups. So clarity, communication with the person, your significant person, the one in your heart, if not in your life, but also maybe a clear communication on how you feel, how you want to proceed forward with your emotions, how you want to address the situation involving you and them. And now we have the Ace of Pentacles and the Knight. So it's going to be a long time coming, a slow but steady effort towards this thing that can become something that you can grow and nurture and eventually reach the 10. And then the King of Pentacles is a financial opportunity that is a long term coming, that will require commitment, but it's a sure thing that you can grow and live off of. So, your side, their side. And the final card in the middle is the outcome and the guidance. As always, I'm using the bottom of the deck as a clarifier. You being hard at work, they're taking a time out. They are so anxious. Oh, advice is death, ending, transition, transformation. We will see what the main energy is, because this is the clarifying energy. Okay, so your feelings. Your feeling is that you are hard at work and you are not currently overly bothered or investing into emotionality, and this is what's causing the conflict, because you are no longer giving your all, your attention, your lovey-dovey worshipping of them, if there is someone in your life, because you are solely focused on mastering something. It's causing a conflict that you may be aware of not. The fact that you pulled your energy for yourself to master and grow something that you can depend upon is causing a conflict somewhere in your life. This could be how they see that your work is more important than them, or this is causing a conflict exterior to this, like in another area of your life. And with Temperance, there's a sense of harmony and balance and patience. So what needs this energy of alchemizing two opposing energies to the creation of a third? Is it the conflict, or is it the work that you are committed to master and push forward? Because you have to consider the 8 of coins is like 8. So you received the opportunity, you juggled that with something else, then you had collaborators and you hold on to something, and then you were deprived, and then they were getting back to you. The 7 of Pentacles, what is it already? I forgot, honestly. And then with the 8, you are back at it, and you're pouring your heart and soul into it to like reach the next stage, the next level, to reach perfection or quasi-perfection, because perfection is not of this world. So you are very much, all your attention, all your energy, all your time is poured into work, and that is causing a sense of conflict elsewhere in your energy. On their side, their feelings is they need rest, recuperation, maybe thinking things through, but they're also not making a decision just yet. So we have a double swords energy here with the 2 and the 4. On one hand, and one is the double of the other, so the more they are in this energy of retreat to things through, the more time they need to rest and let their thoughts gather to see what the best outcome or the best way forward to proceed, and how to, and is it worth it. And it's really contemplating the finer details, but also refusing to let emotion temper, or like, you know, like really influence them. The way the 2 of Swords is crossing the swords in front of their chest is like, I don't want anything emotionality to reach me. I want to tackle this in a very cerebral, very just thinking logically, factually, and adding 1 and 1 together to see how I can arrive at the thing that I want. And this may cause them even more not emotional, intellectual tiredness, so they need to retreat and replenish themselves with the Four of Swords. So they need to rest even more, especially if they have other things to juggle in their life. So it's like just a lot of pondering and thinking and contemplating and coming up with a plan, all the while they're trying to meditate and rest to see the different aspects, the different angles of the situation at hand. Do I want to? No, let's see. Let's see what this deck will have for them. What is the decision for fire signs partner? What is the Two of Swords about, please? Oy vey. It's something that is causing them overburdened, overstressed, and it's causing them anxiety. So this could be just work. If they are overworked as fuck at work, because, you know, taking too much responsibilities, and I mean, it's the season where most workplaces are just like through the roof with activity and stuff to wrap up the year. So that is causing them stress with the Eight of Swords. So no shit, they don't want anything emotional to reach them, because they need all their focus on this thing to just get through it and eventually reach a space where they can actually really truly rest and recuperate and not have to deal with the exhaustion on top of the stress that they are burdened with. Your situation as a fire sign, you are in timeout. So again, focusing on yourself with the Hanged Man, and you are very much in your single as a Pringle, to quote Maria. You are single as a Pringle, in timeout, reflecting on things, trying to see things from a different perspective, all the while focusing on your work and just really committing yourself to be this single energy that is a self-providing energy for yourself. So it's like, really, I need to put in the work to bring the dough home, as you say, or the bacon home, what's the expression? And so you are just hyper-focused on that, and you want to make your own money. You want to have a sense of achievement of, I did this, I worked for this, I can make this happen. Like me at the moment with this, it's a one-woman show. Recording, reading, editing, thumbnails, promo, upload, description, hashtags, etc., etc. All me day from morning to evening-ish. I do watch a couple other videos and do take breaks, but it's like a one-woman show. It's really me putting in the work, the effort in my Eight of Coins to arrive at my Nine of Coins, to be really self-sufficient and dependent on myself. I'm just gonna toss this on the side. So yeah, I mean, otherwise fire signs, you're just like trying to see things from a different perspective, all the while you're being your glorious self-reliant, independent boss babe bitch, like the epitome of a strong independent woman or man. At the present, you don't necessarily need your partner to be there for you. You are good on your own, and there's no fatigue yet. There's just you sacrificing things here and there to make your current main topic work out for you, so that you can eventually grow from there to be the Empress, because the Nine of Coins is the pre-Empress card in the tarot. On their end, their situation is Seven of Cups, too many options, and thus it's bringing a sense of unclarity. And with the Four of Cups, they're not satisfied with whatever options they have. If it's on the social aspect, they may have, like, you know, talking to other people, but none of those other people are bringing the spark and the fire that you brought into their life. So it's like, yeah, I have options, but none of them is satisfactory to my personal taste. That is where they are at this moment. This can be also related to work, since they are overwhelmed and overworked and just burdened with the stress of everything. So no wonder they don't want emotions to get to access their heart space, because they already have so much on their plate with the stress, with the burden, with being overworked and not having something clear cut in front of them, having too many options, too much on their plate and on their table, which on top of being stressed, now they're dissatisfied and just overly tired and exhausted. It's like, right now I cannot, I refuse, I cannot. No emotions, no lovey-dovey Romeo and Juliet shenanigans. Nope. I can't. Too much. And as I'm peeking here, we have the 8 of Swords from this deck and we have the 9 of Swords from this deck. So their daily stress and worries is now carried into the night, but we will come back to this. On your end, my action, King of Wands, you are being very proactive, action taking, bold, beautiful, sexy, claiming stuff, starting things, and you are very happy about it. If I can be selfish for 2 seconds, that's me just being completely fulfilled doing this project. Even if I don't have, I think the maximum views I had was like 5 views for the earth signs on my day 1, which, thank you so much, I appreciate it. But you know, just that little thing make me so happy and make me want to continue, because I love doing this, and this is what I want to invest my time, my passion, my energy into, to perfect, to reach a level where it's gonna be streamlined for other events and other reads, and just go back to the 12 signs and be more you know, zoning in on specific signs versus groups, as I do at the moment. But you, fire signs, overall, you're just in your power, you're thriving, you're flourishing, you're happy, you're content, blissful. It's like this beautiful, amazing energy of taking action, being bold, being assertive, being seen, being valued, respected, being appreciated, taking leadership in your life. Oh, and the sun is really beautiful right now. Is it too much on camera though? We'll see. It's the first time in, I don't know, almost 2 weeks that we have like a sunny day outside, so I'm not gonna pull the curtains, which anyway I can because I took them off here in the basement. You are very creative, very inspired, very fiery, and whatever endeavor you are in, it fills you with joy and happiness, and you're just basking in that beautiful energy. And contrary to you, they are basking in freaking stress and anxiety and worry and sleepless nights, which, poor darling. But they are also working on their financial stability. So although they might be overworked and really pushed to their limits, it's in a sense, well, they want to secure a position to have something that they can in the future depend upon, and they also want to grow their own resources so that they don't have to rely on outside forces or influences too much to give them what they need. This is mostly financial, but it can be emotional, spiritual, and all that shit. But it is mostly focused on the material side of things. But this is causing them stress and worries and anxiety because, again, like I said, it's heavy. It's a load on their mind, on their shoulders, on their time, on their energy. It's potentially very taxing, very demanding, depending on what field they are at, taxing on the body, taxing on the mind. If they need to focus, they need all the rest that they can take. And so it's just a very heavy energy at this time, but at least they have a goal, they have a purpose, they have a direction. It's just that right now everything is very heavy and demanding on their side. Outcome and guidance. Outcome and guidance, we have death and the Ten of Coins. So there needs to be a change, a transition in the family and financial landscape on both of your ends. I am not saying to like end our relationship with a parent and a family, but something somewhere needs to change to allow the building of this legacy that is satisfactory and that both of you can depend upon and just like bask in this beautiful energy. And also if I shuffle, I want to be like organized and harmonious in my, so that you have like a clear view on the situation. And if you spot something, like for instance conflict and here worries, like framing that way. On this inner end of the frame we have someone hardworking and someone already settled and protecting and nurturing the available resources that they have to grow even more and bigger. And these two combined equals the Ten of Coins. So this could be the person with whom you build a solid foundation relationship that you can both depend upon if things remain the same, if things go in that direction. It's just that right now there's a lot of heaviness on their side, and you are focused on being on thriving on your work, on yourself, on trying to do things differently, being creative, but also mastering your creativity to bring forth this energy of Ten of Coins, even if it means through ending and changing processes or whatever that is of meaningful impact or meaningful influence in your life. Otherwise, it's good. There's nothing to worry about. Just your partner needs to be a little more cautious of over-exhaustion and burdensome and all that stuff, so that they rest plenty enough to tackle whatever this whole situation is very potentially professionally, because the Ten of Wands is definitely just like professional exhaustion and too much overload on their shoulders. I'm gonna pause it here and come back with the oracle cards. So let's start with the mind info oracle cards for my fire signs. Whoa, that was quick. 2 for you, 2 for the fire's partner, please. What fire signs? What? No, that was 3, and I want 2 or 1. Oh, 2. Okay. Yep. No slaggy. Fire signs, you have expand and break free, which Hanged Man and King of Wands is definitely changing, and especially with the Death card. Okay, so let me put these things together. These 3 equals basically this. That, you were there. Break free, and I'm gonna read expand after this. You're being asked to break free from the tribe in order to live your authentic life. So family, 9 of Pentacles. This isn't easy, but it's very necessary if you're going to share your true self with others. So this could be, you know, like this energy explained here. Be brave, be real, be you, and trust. That's basically this card. And trust that those who love you will always be there for you. Your tribe, your community, your friends, your whoever is meaningful for you. So that's actually significant, beautiful. Oh, and just like a small note, the Death and the Ten of Pentacles, and in conjunction with Break Free. I could have done this whole process in my bedroom in the house upstairs, where it's more cozy and comfortable. But I am literally breaking free from that because the energy with my alcoholic father is like stupid, stressful. So here I am in the basement, breaking free from that, ending my relationship with my father upstairs. I can be on my own, working here, being more focused on these reads, being more comfortable, because energetically I need to be separated from the stress and anxiety that is up there in the house, so I can focus on the energies here. Your second card. You're being asked to expand. You live in a huge world with endless possibilities, and staying safe in the known is no longer working for you. So maybe I need to try TikTok and Instagram. It's time to make your world just a little bit bigger. It's time to imagine the possibilities and go for them. I definitely need to TikTok, Instagram, and not just stick to YouTube. So yeah, you know, everything makes sense. You just need to find what these messages are, how these messages apply for you in your specific contextual situation. For your partner, we have change and pay attention. Here we are. Change. You're being asked to change a part of yourself that no longer feels like the person you've become or are becoming. So this could be him meditating, because if your partner is like a yes person, always saying yes and always being burdened with more and more and more, that needs to be changed. And that goes back to air signs from yesterday. So your partner could be an air sign, I mean, at least for some of you. Change isn't always easy, but letting go of things outdated, part of yourself, will allow you to align with your true self. So instead of taking on a load and constantly more and more and more, they need to reduce the options so that an actual truly meaningful option will come their way, and they're not just like dissatisfied with what they have. Oh, actually, wait, that's... Oh, don't move. Like that. Pay attention. You're being asked to pay extra close attention to the signs you're being given, both the subtle ones and the one that can't be missed. These signs will help you see how to best move forward in order to live your best life. Because there are many options and it's dissatisfactory at this time, your partner needs to weigh in the options and see clearly, or try to pay attention to what resonates, what feels good, what is potentially a burden, an excess, or just not worth the suffering, the stress, the anxiety, the sleepless night that they are currently in at this moment. Something for fire signs. This is the Hidden Heart Secrets Oracle. Something for... Whoa. 3 of them. You know what? I'm gonna take the first. Possibilities. Free-spirited, adventurous, King of Wands as fuck. This guy is like... There's no boundaries for the King of Wands. I mean, there is some because he's a king, so he knows better. But it's like everything's an open road and literally just a possibility to be tackled, to be invested in, so that he can expand his kingdom, his experience, his everything else. For your partner, we have distance, separation, space, blockage. If it's like a long distance relationship, that could also mean why they're needing space to think things through and rest and focus on the work, because on top of the work, if the connection between you and your partner is like a long distance, it's like just extra worry, extra stress, extra being burdened, because you are not there and they can't like rely on you and count on you to help relieve a little bit their burden, otherwise their stress, so it's just too much. No wonder that they're retreating and not letting emotions even tickle them, or just it's like a closed door to emotionality at this time. But you understand why. So then, fire signs, I'm gonna leave you guys here, and we're gonna see you tomorrow, day 7. Peace out. Ciao, ciao. Thank you for having been with me, and I hope this was insightful, interesting, entertaining, whatever word applies. Ciao, ciao.